in this video, I'm going to do this example 9. All the other examples videos have been posted, so this is the only one that's missing from this worksheet. So I will be posting it here. So the first thing here, it's asking you to find the sum and difference, product and quotient of the given two functions. So the first question here is asking you to add the two functions. So f plus g of x means it is f of x plus g of x. Now I've been given the functions f of x is 2x minus 4 and g of x is given to me as negative 3x plus 6. So if I add these two functions, then my f plus g of x, which is f of x plus g of x, would be 2x minus 4 plus negative 3x plus 6. So if I add these two functions and combining like terms, 2x minus 3x would be negative x. Negative 4 plus 6 would be positive 2. Okay, so this is the answer for A. And if you look at E corresponds to A, where they're asking if this particular value of x is, if the x is 1, then what is the value of it? And that's what this function is. So rather than going and finding what g of 1 is and taking the output and putting it into f of x, I can, since I already have the functions added up, I can find the value of it, where I would be plugging in 1 in this part. So it would be a negative 1 negative 1 plus 2, and therefore the answer for that is 1. Okay, and that is the answer for E. Okay, so the next function is asking me to find what f minus g of x is, which is the same as writing f of x minus g of x. Again, because I have the negative sign in the middle, I have to be careful enough to distribute it to the second function g of x. So let me write this. So it's 2x minus 4 minus, make sure you put a parentheses. When it's plus, I didn't have to, but minus, I'm putting a parentheses and writing one step. So it would be a 2x minus 4 plus 3x minus 6. So this would bring to a 5x minus 10. Again, to do f, I will have to plug in 1 in the place of x. So it would be 5 times 1 minus 10, or it's 5 minus 10, which is a negative 5. Okay. The next two functions, multiplying and dividing. So for f times g of x, it's asking me to go f of x times g of x. So I have my function 2x minus 4 multiplied to negative 3x plus 6. Again, FOIL it out. So it would be 2x times negative 3x, which would be negative 6x squared. 2x times 6 plus 12x. Negative 4 times negative 3x would be plus 4 times 3 is 12x. Negative 4 times positive 6 is negative 24. So combining, it would be negative 6x squared plus 24x minus 24. Now again, it's asking me to plug in negative 1 in this place. So I'm taking this function and plugging in negative 1 for g. And that would make it negative 6 times negative 1 the whole squared plus 24 times negative 1 minus 24. So it would be a negative 6. Negative 1 the whole squared would be positive 1. So it's a negative 6. And that becomes a minus 24 and a minus 24. So if you add them up, it would be a negative 24 plus 24 plus 6. It's 24 plus 24 plus 6. I'm just cross-checking it, so it's a negative 54. And that is the answer for C. Now the last one, for D, you will have to divide them out. So let me use a black color here. So in order to divide the two functions, I will have to, okay, I'm back. So in order to divide this, I'm taking the two functions f of x and g of x and dividing it out. So the meaning of this is f of x, okay, f of x divided by g of x. And f of x is 2x minus 4 and g of x is negative 3x plus 6. Again, you know, when you divide rational functions, the only way I can simplify it if I can factor something out. And in this case, I cannot factor anything, so I cannot simplify any further. And that would be the answer for this division. So I'm going to leave it like that because I cannot simplify it. But to do h, I need to plug in 1 wherever I have x. So it would be a 2 times 1 minus 4 divided by negative 3 times 1 plus 6. So the numerator would be 2 minus 4 over negative 3 plus 6, which will make it a negative 2 in the numerator and a positive 3 in the denominator. And that would be the answer for this problem. Okay, I hope you all understood this. Again, there are more problems from the book. I want you to practice and get used to this product, quotient, sum, and difference. You may have to spend a little bit time on product and quotient because sum and difference are little bit more straightforward additions. So again, if you have any questions, please bring it to my attention. Okay.